CATV is proudly presented by Toyota.
Now, so you guys are both here in Dhaka. You're in separate parts of Dhaka, and you're both playing cricket for Australia, which is pretty exciting. How do you go about managing your relationship on tour? Are there any times that you sneak out at night and have a little sneaky visit, maybe?
Well, as you said, we are in Dhaka, so no matter where you go, there's security, so there's no chance of sneaking anywhere. But look, life on tour is life on tour. We deal with that each day, and that's what WhatsApp and Viber and iMessage is for.
Mitch, anything to add to that?
Well, here in Dhaka, it probably takes an hour to travel a kilometre, so there are some time restraints, and whether you're away from the hotel for an hour, there's security on both sides looking for you, so it's hard to get away anywhere.
Well, isn't it good that we're being looked after so well by the Bangladesh security and police force? Now, not many people, Mitch, know that Alyssa actually made her international debut before yourself. Does she give you any stick about this, or any arguments back home, or does she have one over you?
Yeah, she started in all three formats before me, I'm pretty sure, so probably sit lower on the chain there, and I hear about it most days, especially on tournaments like this when we're both at World Cups, so still struggling there, and she's got a few more World Cup wins than I do too, so hopefully I can notch one up on the list this tour.
So, there's been some media around Alyssa Healy being a bit of a wag, but perhaps the media should be focused around Mitchell Starc being a bit of a hab, so hopefully you might see that a little bit in the future. Now, Alyssa Healy, who are you most looking forward to playing in this tournament, do you think?
Look, to be completely honest, anyone in the final. I think if we can get to the final, then we've obviously nailed the tournament and get there and hopefully get one up on our opposition. But look, I'd love to play England again in a semi or a final. If we progress through, it's looking like a semi-final. But to play against them, the old arch enemy, had a cracking Ashes series against them over the summer, and won 4 out of the 7 games against them, and still lost the Ashes. So to get one up on them and win a World Cup over them would be my dream.
Yeah, I think that's a very good point you make. And last but not least, I hear you guys are perhaps getting a new dog. Who gets to choose the name? What's this dog going to be called? I mean, it's first a house. They've got a house together. Then a dog. I'm just wondering where the ring comes into this. Mitch, who names the dog, and maybe is the ring the next stage?
We had discussed dog names, but still no closer to naming a dog. You've got to get the dog first.
A little bit like a child, they say. You've got to see the child first before you give it a name. So, looking forward to seeing that. Thank you, Mitch, and thank you, Alyssa.
Thanks, June, and thanks to the background crew.